18 Best Practices for Insurance Agency Compliance Part 2. If you're an insurance agency owner, risk manager, or compliance manager, you'll appreciate the importance of staying on top of your regulatory practices and adhering to ever-changing guidelines. In this video, part 2 of our series on best practices for insurance agency compliance, we share 7 more detailed tips for establishing and maintaining a first-class compliance management program. Let's start. Establish and maintain proper banking protocols. Bank accounts for operating and third-party funds must be segregated. This seems intuitive, and yet it isn't. Develop a cybersecurity policy. Many states are promulgating rules, regulations, and requirements regarding cybersecurity. As of the date of this writing, if your agency's cybersecurity program is compliant with New York's regulations, 23 NYCRR 500, it will be compliant in all states, nationwide. If you have not yet addressed cybersecurity for your agency, I invite you to contact us. Create a formal process for handling consumer complaints. If you don't have a consumer complaint procedure protocol now, I strongly encourage you to establish and maintain one before you receive a complaint. Establish protocols to respond promptly to regulator inquiries. A good faith effort to respond to the regulator's inquiry is always advisable and will lead to the most favorable outcome. Establish protocols to address regulator desk audit. In the event you receive a State Department of Insurance audit request, I recommend that Insurance Regulatory Counsel be consulted as soon as possible. Establish and adhere to a document retention protocol. The most stringent state document retention regulations require keeping records for a minimum of 5 years. Ensure compensation and fee payment practices are compliant. Compensation and fees are common areas of misunderstanding and confusion regarding what is legally permissible. You should consult with an insurance regulatory attorney regarding your specific set of circumstances. There are a lot of moving parts when it comes to compliance, but following these best practices will help. Insurance agencies that develop strong compliance programs will significantly reduce their exposure to legal and administrative sanctions. Coming up next, part 3 of the series. Did you miss the first part of this series? Visit CreativeCompliance.com to check it out.